And we are live. Good morning, everybody. How are you on this fine sunny morning here in Scotland? I hope you are well. I've got a really exciting live today. I've been really excited about doing this. And there's been a lot of work in getting us to this stage and having this conversation. So I'm delighted to be able to do this today. So I'm going to start by introducing myself. For those of you that don't know me, I'm Mandy Nicholson, and I'm the Creative Genius Consultant. I'm an artist, I'm an author, I'm a creative retreat owner in Scotland, and I help creative women to launch, grow, and scale their businesses and make more money. And Chris, who is with me today, I'm going to introduce Christine Gilbert, is one of my current mastermind clients. So delighted to have her on because this has been a battle to get here. So I'm going to let her introduce herself and talk about why she decided to do what she does right now. So Chris, over to you. Introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Chris G. I bring the wild beauty of nature into your homes with artwork that speaks to your soul. And my journey into art, it's a sad one.
Mm-hmm. It is.
I actually did start painting, back painting, because I've spent my whole life or career making jackets for ladies, and then I went back to art in 2019, doing both businesses, and then sadly my husband died. And he was partner in my business, in the clothing business, and we had already decided we were winding it up, and I decided that my art came to me for a reason, to get me through a tough time, a really tough time.
And I get that more than because it.
Yeah, you get it. You understand it. And in January this year, I came across Mandy, and it was like she was sent to me for a reason, just at the right time. And I knew she'd understand me because sadly she'd been through the same. And this has been quite a journey in the last 8 months? Is that?
Coming up.
Yeah. And now I'm already launching my first art tutorial. And just getting out, we decided I was going to do this in June. Well, I retreat with you.
Yep.
And I just thought, right, I'll get on with this. Let's get on with it. Once I get my mind onto it. I don't mind techie stuff, but it has been absolutely trying. From learning, how to video, how to edit, how to then use MailerLite for my email sequence, which I managed to mess up yesterday, but it's all running smooth again today. Launch a plan. Honestly, it's just been such a journey. Such a journey. But today we're live. We're doing it.
We're live, and your tutorial is live, and you've had a couple of glitches, and I mean, I want to talk about that because it is okay for things to go wrong, isn't it? Things are gonna go wrong. And they will. Yeah.
Yes. And you know what? I think that was my thought too, was, this is a trial run. Let's see how it goes. It's a learning curve, and there are more tutorials already in the process, but let's get this one out there just to do this test run.
Yeah.
I did actually test run it on I do live workshops. So I test run the email with those people yesterday, and 2 of them have already bought my course. How fortunate was that? Because that's what actually made the problem rear its little ugly head of the fact that the link wasn't working. And it all boiled down to a tick.
A tick box somewhere, yeah?
Absolutely. It was just a tick box to say, they're happy to receive an email. And of course, it could be
GDPR, isn't it? Yeah.
That's right. Took me a little while to sort it out, but it's done.
It's done, and you are in launch right now for your very first art tutorial, which is a Highland Cow, and I've called this live. Ever wanted to paint a Highland Cow? Yeah?
Crazy Highland Cow.
Yeah. And if you would love to learn how to paint a Highland cow, I have to say, Chris is just such a patient, calm, intuitive teacher that can just walk you through the process in such a calm way. Why did you choose a Highland cow?
I paint Highland cows all the time because a lot of people like to buy them.
Mm-hmm.
And I can actually paint one from memory, really, if I really want. Although I did do it from a reference picture because obviously if someone's buying the course, they need the reference picture as well. So we need to work towards the same thing. And, you know, they are quite cheeky characters, aren't they?
Yes, they are.
Yeah, everyone loves a Highland cow.
Everybody loves the Highland cow, and to learn to paint one yourself, quite a thing.
Yeah, they're not as easy as people think.
Mm-hmm.
I do insist on eyes showing. Sometimes it's one, sometimes it's both, because I just think sometimes to get the balance of a face right without an eye showing actually is quite hard.
Mm-hmm.
Because that fringe, you know, you've still got to have that shape in the face, and the fringe covers part of it. It can throw the balance. So I do like to have a bit of a cheeky eye, and that's where the soul is. It's
in the eyes. It
in
is.
the eyes.
This is kind of the starting point for you, isn't it? Going out with your first tutorial, and the Highland cow is the first animal, and then there'll be more to follow, won't there? So if you would love, if you're watching this and you would, you know, you're at the, I would really love to learn how to paint animals, Chris is your lady. So tell people how they can find you and what's on offer at the moment.
So they can find me on my website, which is art-chrisg.com. I'm also on Facebook, and I'm actually Christine Gilbert Art on Facebook. I now have a YouTube channel too.
Yeah.
There was a new post put on that last night as well. And I'm on TikTok, Art Chris G on there as well, and Instagram, Art Chris G on there as well.
I've put the link to Chris's website in the description, and I've put the link to the tutorial in there. So tell everybody about the offer at the minute.
So the offer is you get to paint the Highland cow. It's £25 until the 31st of August. Then it will be up to £47. You get 12 videos. You get a link to them. You'll be able to get onto those forever. You'll also get a link to download a PDF which accompanies it. Sometimes you just miss a point and it's hard on a video to go backwards, so you know you can pick it up on the PDF as well. And for beginners, you get a template for this one as well, so you get all your balance right, your eyes will be in the right place, the nose and everything. So this one is aimed at beginners to intermediate really. On it you just have to have some paints. I just use my little set of paints on it. It's a little travel set. You can pick them up. I've just been checking actually. Dale Rownley's doing a good offer on at the range at the moment for a little pack of 12. They're in tubes. It does not matter. You know, I use tubes as well. It's just this one's a travel one, which makes my life easy. And a couple of fine liners.
So you don't need much kit. It's going to cost you what, another tenner for the kit that you need?
Absolutely, yeah. The kit at Dale Rownley right now at the range is £8.99 and it includes some brushes. Yeah.
So it's everything you need. Yeah.
Yeah. You want some watercolor paper, and that's it. That's it. You know, it's quite easy. As I say, you can take your time. If you have any issues, you can always bob me an email and ask. But do it at your own pace. Yeah, that's the beauty of it. Do it at your own pace. I mean, when you come to one of my workshops, we do it like rush because we only have so many hours, but everyone's always happy and they're always coming back for more, which is lovely. So yeah, this is at your pace and you'll end up with a lovely Highland cow.
Now look at that, amazing.
Yeah.
And I think, you know, there's more to it than that, isn't there? Because we touched on the healing power of art and how we've both been through a journey of grief recovery, it can be so good for your mental health, your mental well-being, for any sort of recovery process, physical recovery, mental health recovery, grief navigation. I'll never say recovery and grief, it's grief navigation.
It has got me through really seriously the worst time of my life.
Mm-hmm.
And at the beginning, well, actually for the first month I probably couldn't paint at all, but then I painted in the evening because the evenings are the worst.
Yeah.
It was heading to winter, it was dark nights already, so I painted in the evening to keep me going and keep my mind occupied, because that's when the mind monkeys come in even worse and it's the hardest. But I think painting animals, because really, why animals at the time? And I think there's that soul connection with them, because I'd lost my soulmate. Yet painting and getting that character alive on paper gave me some sort of link. I do portraits as well, but I don't do as many portraits. Every so often I do a batch of them just for the fun of it, really. I don't put them out there much. But I think it's that soul connection with an animal. Some of my artwork, I've got a piece that's called The Power of a Hug. It's two otters hugging, and it was named that because it's powerful, and that's something you miss.
Yes, when you lose your soulmate. And
you do. Yes. And you know, when someone gives you a hug, when the grandchildren give you a hug, your daughter gives you a hug, anyone gives you a hug, there's a lot of power in that. So yeah, that piece, and it's a popular piece actually, because when I tell people the name of it, they're like, wow, that is powerful. They don't know why I did it, because at the time I won't tell them why I called it that. Not when I'm out selling, because I have to keep my act together and keep my tears at bay.
Yes, absolutely.
Because they do rear ugly heads at the wrong time, don't they?
Absolutely, they do.
Yeah, and there's no telling. They just come, don't they? Yeah.
But I think if you've got something there that you can go and be mindful with, and I think that's why I said to you, you know, turn this power that you've found in your art and painting animals into something that can help others. This isn't just about, you know, making a sale here. This is about helping you to tap into that space that belongs to you. Go and own that space with some brushes, some watercolors, and a piece of paper, and learn how to create something, because creativity and painting and tapping into that, adding to it, painting an animal and a soul, is powerful. It's powerful when you see the image. It's powerful when you're doing it yourself. And imagine you being if you've not painted before, or if you've not done it for a long time, to being able to create something that other people are going to comment on and think is beautiful. I think it's a wonderful thing you're doing, Chris.
Thank you. But it is true, though, you know, without my art, I don't know what I would have done, really, seriously. It has, you know, just that concentration of getting that animal, because as soon as you start painting the eyes, the animal comes alive on your paper. And you know, from a flat piece of paper, and you draw your template on it, and it's like, wow. But as you put your layers and get the face on, and you put your curves on, and that suddenly is a 3D image. It really is magical that, you know, that can come out of that piece of paper, a whole 3D image of a life on paper. And I quite often say, you know, I paint on paper and I preserve these animals for life.
Yeah,
you
do paper. And bring them into people's homes. And now Chris is going to teach you how to do exactly the same. And this is just the first of 3 or maybe more tutorials that will be coming with different animals. What's planned next then? Tell people what they can expect next.
So next, there's a giraffe and a kingfisher, which are not far off done, actually, and they'll be added on in September to the course thing. So yeah, they're going to come next. And then I'm going to do one more on pets, although I have kind of thought I might do a wolf actually rather than a dog, just because it's I don't have a dog. But we're going to concentrate more on the pet side, because the eyes are so important, and cat's eyes and dog's eyes have got so much detail in them.
Yeah.
And I said people might like to paint their own pets as well,
Yes.
because that will be meaningful to them. So
Yeah.
it's going to be a little bit more on how would you do it with your animal opposed to following mine. Of course you can follow mine as well, but you know there'll be a bit more to it like that. It'll just be pushing you slightly further ahead.
And
With
building skills.
Yeah,
building skills. Yeah, because the more you do, the better you get, the better your animals get. You know, I mean, I know when I look back at early stuff that I did and stuff that I do now, there's a huge difference, but you've got to keep going at it and keep doing it. And this is the gift of creativity. It's the gift that keeps giving, because you can also share this with, you know, your kids, your grandkids. Come and paint a Highland Cow with me. I've got a tutorial. This can be shared with other people once you purchase this. So I just love it. And that's why I said, come and do an interview today, Chris, because I love that you're paying this forward and sharing this gift with the world and teaching people how to paint animals. It's a wonderful, wonderful thing. So thank you.
Sorry, I think sharing knowledge is very important.
Yes, absolutely, it is. And sharing your backstory and sharing how it's helped you is important. And I think if people resonate with that and resonate and connect with you on that level, go and connect with Chris on whatever social media channel, whether it's Facebook, Instagram, whether it's through a website, send her an email. She will always come back to you. And connect with her and go and have a look at her work on her website. The link is in the description. And have a go at the tutorial while it's like on offer. Goodness me, have a go at painting a Highland Cow. Who doesn't want one of them in their house?
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you very much for joining me this morning, Chris. It's
thank you for having me.
You. And, you know, go and connect with Chris now. And I will see you again when I next go live on my channels. Who knows when that will be. Have an awesome week, everybody. Bye for now.
Bye.